How interested are you in video games? I hope very interested, or else you shouldn't even be watching this. But if you are genuinely interested in video games, specifically how they're made, then here are some documentaries that you definitely have to watch. First up, we have one that just ended. Amnesia Fortnite is an event at the studio Double Fine where our whole staff takes a break from what they're doing for 2 weeks. Yeah, Fortnite's 2 weeks, you don't have to Google it. Everybody at Double Fine has a chance to pitch a game idea. And then they put these pitches online so the public can choose which games they want to see get made. 4 people win, but this year, only 3 people from Double Fine. The 4th was Penn Ward, who you might know for creating Adventure Time. This documentary is split into 10 30-minute long videos, one for each day. Stop doing math in your head, weekends don't count. All of these videos are on YouTube for free, so you have no excuses. It's very important that you watch this, especially if you want to be in the video game industry, because they get really down into the nitty-gritty of how making a game works. They show you all the ugly bugs and stuff that publishers normally wouldn't want you to see. You can watch them cut corners. They even talk about things that they wanted to put in the game but didn't have time to. Bonus video, here's Tim Schafer, founder of Double Fine, giving a speech at XOXO last year. Next, we have Indie Game, the movie. This is a very popular game documentary, probably because it's on Netflix, and because it has indie in the title. This follows the internet's favorite Phil Fish as he promotes his game Fez. It follows the creators of Super Meat Boy as they release their game, and it has the creator of Braid just kind of talking about what it's like to be an indie developer. This documentary shows you the struggle of making games yourself with a very, very small team, if any at all, and how successful you could be if you put a lot of work into it. And there is a lot of work that you need to put into making a game. You also get to see a little bit of why everybody loves Phil Fish. Again, it's on Netflix. We'll end with the Last of Us documentary called Grounded. You may all know by now that I love The Last of Us, but I'm not just being biased here. This is a genuinely awesome documentary. They show you every single stage of game development here, even QA, and nobody cares about QA. They seamlessly transition between development teams so well that even my friends that don't care about video games were interested. This is another documentary that shows you just how much goes into making a game. In Grounded, they focus a lot on the acting, which was a huge part of the game. Of course, everybody's in motion capture suits on a giant sound stage with a web of cameras pointed at them. What kind of blew my mind was that there was a camera guy that was also being motion captured. He shoots the scene with his camera, which shows him a live feed of all the motion capture data. Then after all the scenes are shot, he goes back to his desk and he can move the camera around based on where his motion capture data had him placed in the scene. It's very hard to explain, just go watch it, it's cool, I promise. Grounded was free on Amazon Instant Video, it probably still is. So you have no excuse not to watch it. What gaming documentaries do you think I need to see? The Elder Scrolls documentaries were okay. They were just okay. Leave it in the comments below. At me on Twitter. Like us on Facebook. Talk to us on Facebook. Like all of our shit on Facebook. That way it comes up in your feed. Because Facebook sucks. Subscribe to us here. That way you see the videos. And actually watch our videos, please. Share them with your friends. Thank you very much. Have a good week. There's no water. There's no water. In fact, there are clouds.
A lot of what Eric Stevenson was saying was comparing the comics industry to the music industry. How, like, the music industry wasn't prepared for things like digital or anything like that, and they just kept repackaging the same CDs over and over again and putting out expensive box sets. And the only people who were buying those expensive box sets were typically the people who already bought the CDs to begin with. Mm-hmm. And it was just this cycle, basically the snake eating its own tail until finally there's nothing left for the snake to eat.
Would you say that the comics industry is ready for digital?